Okay guys, you ready for this? Yeah. This is gonna be fun. We're gonna have a great time. This is the 4th annual Biker Diva Fashion for a Cure. And it's to benefit Susan G. Komen, and it's in our, Shawnee Cycle is proud to do that, but we are in our 35th year this year. We've been celebrating that this whole season, which is a major accomplishment for a motorcycle dealership. I'd like to take a moment to introduce you to Kevin Christensen. Kevin is with Tucker Rocky, and what he's going to do is kind of tell you more about the collection and what we put together for you tonight. Kevin?
Kevin. You may wonder about some of these products we bring in, where they came from, what do they stand for, and we have some tie-ins tonight, like companies like Vance and Hines, on their 35th anniversary, that's the exhaust on this, you'll see a couple of products there. Rolling Sand started in 1980 with working in his dad's factory performance machines, sweeping floors. From there, he went on to be a very successful racer for about 10 years, and then he moved on to put a lot of high-quality motorcycle apparel and motorcycle products. Guys like Malcolm Smith, he started a little bit before 1980, like 1971, but industry legend, if you've seen anything on, ever seen it on any Sunday, you know what we're talking about. Just a little shameless plug, ladies. If you have a guy that's hard to buy for Christmas or birthday, he's now out with his autobiography that's been moved through the shop here. Okay, it's a great book. Speed and Strength, that evolved from the guys that started Joe Rock a little over 25 years ago, and they had seen that product line kind of seen the end of its lifespan, and they were ready for a new challenge and developed Speed and Strength for us. So that's just a little background on some of the things that we are going to present tonight. So thanks for being here.
Thank you, Kevin. Thanks for all the hard work. Okay, so we have a real treat for you tonight, okay? We are going to have co-MCs. We're going to have male and female models. Yeah, that's going to be great. And then we have a special guest tonight, and she's a friend of mine, so I can't wait for you to meet her. Okay, and then at this time, what I wanted to do is introduce our co-MCs for the evening. And one of ours, she is preteen Miss Kansas United States 2015. She is one of the youngest MCs that we've had. Please welcome Marissa Hitt.
Thank you for being here tonight, and we are all here for breast cancer awareness. I love fashion shows, and I asked Doris, what would be the one where I'd be on the stage the most? And she would say, MC, of course. And I said, I'd rather be an MC because I just love being on stage and talking to people, but I love also modeling too. I started a business when I was 5. I started painting at 5. It's called Paintings by Marissa. And I just did a painting over there called Pink Tears for breast cancer awareness. And it's just a reminder of breast cancer and for the survivors and for the people who didn't go through breast cancer. And it's just a painting that I wanted to give to Shawnee Cycle Plaza. Thank you.
And what we're doing with that tonight, what we're doing with this painting is, it's a silent auction item, okay? So if you are interested in this painting and you would like to buy it, there's a silent auction sheet right over here, and that money will go to Susan G. Komen, all right? So next, I would like to introduce someone who has pretty much MC'd almost every Biker Diva fashion show that we've done for the last 4 years. And so anyway, all 4 years, and I'm excited and happy to introduce Gary Amble.
All right, thank you guys. I think this is my 3rd motorcycle event in about 4 or 5 weeks now that I've MC'd. I was Gail's 9/11 ride MC and also Bikers for Babies. And this one I think is going to be the most exciting because my co-MC is better looking than any of the other acts that I've been seeing. So, thank you so much, Melissa. Well, I'm really excited about this, and especially because, from what I understand, we've got guys in the show this year. I can't wait to see this. Oh, nice music, Nick. All right. This is Rolling Sands Ringo Textile Vest. This goes for $220. It's water-repelling, breathable, waxed cotton with a quilted design. Comes in tan or black. Zipper pockets inside and out to keep your valuables in place. A satin liner with a custom design. A classic Rolling Sands trademark. Also wearing a Rolling Sands Maverick shirt. This goes for $80. Cotton construction with pre-curved sleeves for comfort while riding. I've never had pre-curved sleeves, but I imagine those things are dynamite. Hey, features full zipper front, snap pockets and cuffs to keep closed while you're riding. Speed and strength, SS 200 helmet. This goes for $49.95. Great low profile design, DOT approved. Speed and strength, stars and stripes gloves, $49.95. Drum dyed leather and gel palm with a classic style. River Road traditional harness boots. He's wearing the ones that are in brown. Thank you very much. All right, up next we have Colleen. Rolling Sands Twin Jacket. Check that out. Hey, top grain leather with an aggressive riding fit. Quilted accents on the sleeves and sides with stretch panels in the shoulders for a comfortable fit. It's available in black or tan like she's sporting. Custom Rolling Sands satin Respect Members lining. She also has Rolling Sands Gazelle gloves. Top grain cowhide with flexible ribbing and padded reinforced palms. Colors, oxblood, tobacco, and black. Thank you, Colleen. All right, coming out from the men's dressing room, we have Tony. Tony with Speed and Strength light seat jacket. Constructed from all new 1000 denier stretch material, has the abrasion resistance of leather, but it's 20% lighter. Includes CE approved armor, excellent ventilation, has belt loops for pants attachment, and it comes in 4 colors. Also, sporting a Speed and Strength SS 1400 helmet. Fiberglass construction, snell approved, anti-fog face shield with a moisture wicking liner. Comes in black or a carbon fiber look finish. Speed and Strength, tough as nails gloves. Leather palms, molded knuckle protectors featuring pre-curved race cut fit. 4 color options on the gloves. The shoes, Speed and Strength, moment of truth. Perforated leather upper with toe and ankle protection. Great for warm weather riding. Thank you very much, Shawnee. And here comes Callie, wearing a Victory bomber jacket. That Victory jacket, by the way, is waterproof and breathable. Scroll on the arms and back. A G-Max helmet. It's a flip helmet with black, gray, and pink riveted spires and a drop-down visor. It's really handy when you make that turn and you're facing the wind. Thank you very much, Callie. Hey, let's turn this over to Marissa.
All right, next up is Jerry. He has a strength band of Brothers jacket, premium leather sleeves and denim body. Comes in black or brown. Prefers underarm panels for ventilation. Comes in full removable armor. Eagle Knievel, Eagle Waist t-shirt. Comfortable on fit, of 8 styles featuring jump, speed and strength SS 600 rust and protection helmet. Lightweight polyshell with close-in moisture wicking liner. Available in full face, opaque base options. Speed and strength run with full gloves. And comes in 5 different colors.
And she forgot to mention that Jerry is one good-looking dude.
Alright, next up we have Jessica. Speed and strength fast time jacket. Denim construction with a built-in hoodie styling. Comes with removable armor, available in black or brown colors, so many options are available. Speed and strength S650 helmet. Lightweight 3/4 helmet with anti-fog shield. Drop-down visor for the bright day. Also available in several solid colors. We also have some gloves with this outfit. Top grade cowhide leather with explosive design. Colors are off-white, tobacco, and black. Thank you, Jessica. Next up, speeding down the road is Tucker. Speed and strength last man standing moto shirt. Heavy-duty cotton construction with Kevlar, reinforced thread in all critical impact areas. Fitted with a front zipper opening with removable armor and shoulders. Elbows in black. RSD Ride Hard shirt. Forget luck? Ride hard, speed trainer. Cyber U72 helmet. Drop down sun visor with a low profile style. Available carbon fiber, look and solid or graphic design. Speed and straight 7-inch glove. Leather frame with reinforced palm and knuckle protection when you're on the road. Thank you, Tucker. Alright, next up we have Luana. Victory Medina mesh jacket, woman's classic gloves. Victory short sleeve helmet, Bluetooth compatible, washable cheek pads.
So what do you think about that Victory apparel?
It looks awesome.
Doesn't it,
Great
though?
on the road.
That's what I think. Luana, you are modeling that wonderfully. Okay, it's back to me again, and it's Nick's turn. Hey Nick, you're looking bright today. Speed and strength lock and load jacket. A true 3-season jacket built the right way. Removable outer water resistant shell with a fully armored mesh jacket underneath. Also features a removable quilted liner for colder weather riding. It's available in 5 colors. Speed and strength, Vance & Hines 35th anniversary t-shirt. Another industry icon celebrating 35 years, just like Shawnee Cycle Plaza. Speed and strength SS 1700 helmet. This modular helmet features a 1-button, easy-to-reach chin bar release, internal drop-down visor, and an anti-fog face shield. It's the top-rated under $300 modular helmet on the market. Also, speed and strength, chain reaction glove. This waterproof gauntlet-style glove with cinch cord adjusters. It has reinforced leather gel balm and high-impact knuckle protection. The gloves also come in 4 different colors. Speed and strength, full battle rattle, a race-inspired boot with ankle and top protection, but designed for street use. And it looks good too. Thank you very much. Okay, everybody, to the catwalk. She is wearing Speed and Strength Starstruck jacket, armored soft shell jacket that's highly water resistant. Features a removable hood, microfiber cuffs, and great ventilation. Her helmet is a Speed and Strength SS 2500 Dual Sport. Fiberglass shell that features a moisture wicking liner and anti-fog shield. This helmet at home is at home or on the street or hitting your favorite off-road destination. The gloves? First Gear Fargo. A great pre-season glove that's waterproof and breathable. Brushed fleece lining that's comfortable and moisture wicking. Gauntlet style glove with a cinch string cutoff adjuster to keep the cold and wet rain out. Thank you, Debbie. Has he had enough time to change yet? Because Tony's coming back. Hey, check out that jacket. It's a Speed and Strength Hammer Down jacket. Features an all-new Comfort Fit Stretch, water-resistant material. It's full armor, and it has tons of ventilation. It's also available in 5 different colors. Hey, the helmet. It's a Speed and Strength SS 700 Hammer Down. Extremely lightweight is this helmet. The best value for any entry-level price. Also available in several solid colors and a bunch of different graphics. The t-shirt, it's an RSD Motorworks t-shirt. Premium, 145-gram cotton for a soft, comfortable fit. The helmet, Speed and Strength SS 700 Hammer Down. I think we already talked about that helmet, didn't we? It's so nice looking, we gotta mention it again though. That's a beautiful helmet. Thank you, Tony. And from Tony, we go to Tanny. Speed and Strength backlash jacket. Check that out. Gotta love that. The pink accents there. The backlash is a perfect match to the men's Hammer Down, constructed from the same Comfort Flex material with a woman's fit and style. It's available in 5 different colors. The helmet, a Speed and Strength SS 1600 American Beauty. And it is a beauty. An aggressive new shell design featuring an internal drop visor, moisture wicking lining, and an anti-fog shield. 2 other color options in the American Beauty, plus solid and men's-oriented graphics. The gloves, Speed and Strength throttle body. All leather reinforced foam with a mesh back, great for warm weather riding, and it also has 4 color options available. All right, Marissa, take it away.
All right, looks like Tucker is ready for the road. He has the Speed and Strength Gary Dixon replica jacket and tribute jacket produced to the honor one of great legends in motorcycle racing history. AMA Grand National Champion in 1967 and 1968. Daytona 200 winner in 1967. He also won numerous national and international road racing champions on Milwaukee early to mid-70s. Premium side lever, 12mm thickness with a stressed look. American Eagle t-shirt. Vintage Eagle shot on the way for another record jump. Speed and Strength SS 600 Speed metal helmet. Old school metal plate look that fits any style. Vintage bike, a late model. Shoulder comfort, lining, lightweight shell. Warm packaging, open options, as well as many other graphic styles. Speed and Strength rust and redemption gloves. A premium heavyweight leather glove with a hinged knuckle for great comfort. Available in black, brown, and olive. He's ready for the road. Next up on the stage, we have Christy. Speed and Strength Tough Love Jacket. The jacket gives you the option of wearing a classic V-neck style or a race cut fit. Full removable armor construction with plenty of venom for warm weather use. Available black and brown also. River Road Tallahassee, Stud Glove. All leather, perfect when you want a little extra bling.
Hey, and speaking of bling, we have the king of bling coming up next. It's Jerry.
United by Steve Hoodie. For that time when you just wear more casual look instead of full biker jacket. Full armor and comes in 5 colors. River Road Guardian Boots. MSR Expedition LX Tone. Anti-fog face shield with moisture wicking anti-microchip liners to keep fresh after a hard day of riding. 4 colors, choices available. MSR D30 Intact Gloves. They're great when riding on the road. 5 color choices. Next up, we have Lord. And you're riding Jersey. If you're looking for a performance racewear at an alternate full price, then look no further. This year's Cybercon line has been race tested, and
Actually, we have Suzanne up right now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What?
Wicked Garden package tonight. Wicked Garden Nest Jacket. Perfect for hot weather and mountain graphics for a sub-tight style. Full removable armor, water resistant, removable liner. 4 choices available. Wicked Garden Helmet. The design that gives you an option of full face version or a half helmet style. Wicked Garden Gloves. Great for the road and for hot weather. And a Wicked Garden jacket. Thank you, Suzanne.
Okay, coming up next we have Tucker. All right, Tucker, let's see. Oh my goodness. Malcolm Smith Racing Road Jacket. MSR's Road Jacket is a very lightweight, fully waterproof jacket that folds up and backs up inside its own back mounted pocket. That's convenient. Packs compacted up to be carried inside a backpack or hydration system, yet unpacks in seconds to help keep you dry. Light, comfortable, it's very effective. Specially designed hood is made to be worn under your helmet, ensuring no water leaks or cold air flowing down the back of your neck. And that's a pain in the rear end when that happens, trust me. Fleece line color for warmth and comfort with waterproof hand warmer pockets. His jersey is MSR. It's an Explorer jersey. Explorer Summit line is MSR's top-of-the-line off-road gear. It's purposely built for the serious off-road rider who rides hard, hits trees, pushes, rocks, cactus, needs apparel that will not let them down. Summit jerseys were designed specifically for these riders and their needs. Nicely done, Tucker. By the way, Tucker had an MSR Expedition XL helmet, by the way. It has an anti-fog face shield with moisture wicking and antimicrobial liner to keep it fresh after a hard day of riding. Dual density liner for better impact absorption, and it has 4 colors available. The gloves, MSR D30s. Motocross style gloves, has knuckle protection for those rocks and branches and those other nasties that get in your way on the road. And the boots. We're a Gurn SG12 motocross boot. That is a top of the line boot, and it's a good looking one too. Okay, it's Lauren's turn next. Well, you couldn't miss Lauren. Manza Racing Synchron Jersey. If you're looking for performance racewear at an affordable price, then look no further. This year's Synchron line has been race tested and rider approved by our own top pro athletes. Lightweight material to allow easy movement on the track and trail. Answer Synchron gloves. Lightweight but extremely durable. The materials used, they're designed to stand the demands of racing. They have pre-curved fingers to avoid material bunching in the palm and to help prevent blisters. Her helmet, just one carbon fiber helmet. Just one helmet was developed with a primary goal of safety and comfort for the rider. During the design phase, the helmet was designed from the inside out in order to have the best possible fit and a radical ventilation system. The external shell is made of full carbon fiber. This makes the helmet extremely rigid but incredibly lightweight. This helmet is designed to work with all neck braces to prevent hyperextension of the neck in case of a crash. Fully removable, washable, antimicrobial liner that allows you to clean the inside of the entire helmet after a day of riding in dusty or muddy conditions. Thank you very much. Well, let's take this opportunity for a weather break, everyone. It's raining cats and dogs outside. I hope you didn't ride a motorcycle over here, Kenny Farmer, all the way from Independence. We have one over here too? 2 riders. Well, you know what? We'll speak slowly so the rain can pass on by. How is that? All right, Kenny's got his reindeer. You want to get up here on the mic and describe it? Or perhaps wear it on the runway and we'll describe it for you. All right, up next is Colleen. Colleen is sporting a Rolling Sands Horsepower Scoop t-shirt. A traditional scoop neck style, long sleeve design, available in gray or black. River Road zip harness boots. Double 6-inch zippers makes this boot easy on and easy off. Classic Western style square toe boot designed to withstand the demands of riding. Bone Mountain Motor Gear, small hipster. The hipster bag with adjustable strap for conversion to a fashionable cross-the-shoulder bag. 3-pocket, multi-zippered storage areas with a black icon embroidered on the front pocket with magnetic closure. That is one good-looking bag. All right, Callie. Are you ready? I have one sentence, so I'm going to make up a bunch of stuff, all right? So you can have the opportunity to go all the way down and back. Callie is wearing a Victory logo tank in gray with pink roses. Victory is just one of the lines offered here at Shawnee Cycle Plaza. It's a fabulous motorcycle, and as you can tell by some of the models on the runway, Victory also has some really smart-looking apparel. Thank you so much, Callie. All right, Marissa, it's your turn.
Next up, we have Jessica. Rolling Sands built tank top, just like everything in RSD operates. This one built to handle anything. Bone Mountain Triple Threat Rider Back Rest Organizer. Bone Mountain Motor Gear is a line of products that offer storage solutions for you. You plow on the back with flexibility to take organizer when you head off to your destination. And they are based here in Kansas City area. Visit them at bonemountain.com. The newest organizer offers 3 pockets, including a large secure pocket to activate larger smartphones with smaller zip pocket for your license, money or credit card, 2 mesh pockets for water bottles and more. Cross-shoulder adjustable strap included for use on and off the bike. Embroidered with the signature logo on board. Easy to zip off and on design, weather resistant. Next up, we have Luana. Victory Racing Stripe Tee, Victory Gold hat. That looks great for on the road, and I love the red hat.
So what do you think, Marissa? Would you wear something like that?
I think I would on the road.
That really looks sharp. I really like the hat.
Yeah, looks great. And I love the bling too.
We'll have to ask Doris about that. Is that Victory Motorcycle bling? Oh, that's jewelry by Lindsay. It's not Victory Motorcycle bling. Thank you, Lindsay.
Next up, we have Devin. Rolling Sands Go Ride t-shirt. This t-shirt says it all. Just get out there and ride. Bow-mounted large picture. Large picture bag with adjustable strap for compensation to a fashionable cross shoulder bag. 3 pockets. Multiple zip storage areas W. Black icon embroidered on front pocket with magnetic closure. Bigger items fit perfectly. Inner space designed with space for idea and other travel essentials. Next up, we have Danny, Rolling Lean Screw t-shirt, $35. Classic Rolling Sands logo in black or gray. I love all the t-shirts because I wear a lot of t-shirts at home. That looks great.
Well, we just have to make sure they have them in your size then, don't we?
Yep. Alright. Great for on the road.
Thank you so much, Tanny.
Next up, not bottling, but MC.
All right, yeah, you don't want to see me on the catwalk, that's for sure. But we have Christy on the catwalk. Christy is wearing an RSD shirt, River Road, double zipper field boot. She is sporting it all tonight. Leather upper construction with a Goodyear lug sole for traction on all surfaces. Double 3-inch zippers for easy entry. And if it's easy to get in the boot, it's easy to get out of the boot too. Bone Mountain B-Rider Backrest Organizer. B is for bigger. The new B Organizer offers the same organization and convenience as the original, but with an even bigger secure pocket to accommodate larger smartphones and more. Embroidered with our signature logo in black. Adjustable crossbody strap is included. Easy zip on and easy zip off design. Thank you so much, Christy. Okay, Suzanne, you're next on the runway. SS Vance & Hines Women's 35th Anniversary T-shirt. One more product that fits with all of the 35th anniversary items. Speed and Strength Wicked Garden Riding Shoe. Perforated leather and textile construction. Internal toe and ankle protection with undercover lace system to keep the shoestrings safely out of the way. Nicely done, Suzanne. Okay, it's time for Lauren. Lauren is wearing Answer Racing Hustle t-shirt. Perfect when you're done riding for the day or just kind of out of the town. 100% goggles in early 1980s, and the 100% logo started showing up on riders, jerseys, bikes, and number plates at the Supercross and Motocross Nationals. These weren't just any riders. Bob Hanna, David Bailey, Jeff Ward, Ricky Johnson, Kenny Farmer, and many of the other past champions. What's that mean today? Well, you still get the best quality products out there to meet the demands of today's off-road market. Answer Syntron pants. High strength fabric provide long-lasting durability, featuring stretch panels in all the right places for freedom of movement. Durable nylon inner knee panels for long life and designed to fit with any style of knee brace. Black Fox Comp Racing boots as well. Those are really nice looking and they are durable as well. That looks fantastic, Lauren. Thank you very much. Well, guess what? It's time for Doris.
Thanks, Gary. No, I'm not modeling. Oh, sorry about that. actually what I wanted to do is just first tell you thank you so much for coming tonight, that we truly appreciate it. For you to come to our fundraiser show for Susan G. Komen. At this time, I would like to read some facts about breast cancer. 1 in 8 women in the United States will be diagnosed with breast cancer in their lifetime. An estimated 2,000 new cases of breast cancer are expected to be diagnosed in men in 2015. A case of breast cancer is diagnosed among women every 2 minutes. A woman dies of breast cancer every 13 minutes in the United States. At this time, I would like to introduce, I'd like to present our special guest, okay, speaker for the evening. She's a friend of mine, and she's somebody who has volunteered side by side with me in the fight against breast cancer. She is a 7-year survivor, and she has 3 girls, and works as an independent consultant for Rodan and Fields. Please welcome Jeanette Slesher.
Thank you so much. I got a little training on this microphone before I came up here, so I hope I don't screw it up. My husband, Jay, I want to say thank you for coming here instead of the Royals game, but it's probably better to be here because it's raining now. My brother Marty drove from Wichita on his bike, his motorbike. He just got back from a 2,745-mile bicycle ride on the Continental Divide this summer, so I want to shout out to him. Quite an inspiration. Amazing. My sweet friend Julie Martin, I'm really glad you're here, and 2 of my 3 daughters were here. So just a little bit about my background and my story, and I guess, people kind of ask, how'd you get through your journey? And I think what I did was I just tried to embrace it, and embrace the journey for good, and really try to figure out a way to find the good in all the negativity. And I hope that I can say something in life that will hopefully help somebody here. I kind of look at this as 3 things that I kind of focused on, and one of them is just making a choice to turn the negativity and the angst and the anxiety into joy, and managing that fear. And honestly, the main reason I was able to do that was my faith in God, and just leaning on Him to help me get through it, and obviously friends and family. The second one is just planting seeds along the way, being patiently persistent in achieving your vision and your goal. I wanted to have my surgery done and my reconstruction done in a week, and it couldn't happen that way. I had to be patient, and so I learned a lot of patience along the way. And then ultimately now that I'm 7 years out, kind of figuring out my purpose and trying to fulfill that as life goes on. So that's kind of where I am today. The values I had instilled in me growing up from my family were just amazing. I grew up in Wichita, family of 5 kids. I was the baby. We had a family business. My parents were very hardworking, instilled in us all those values that you would expect in a business, just tenacity, flexibility, vision, all of that kind of stuff. And also just being realistic and being upbeat during the down times, because in our business, the nursery business, it's very cyclical, so there's lots of ups and downs. And so I think a lot of that just kind of filtered down to how I lead my life today, and I think it really helped me in my journey as well. Little did I know that those values that were instilled in me would really help me in my journey. So fast forward to 2007, I was 43, stay-at-home mom, having a great life, just healthy, happy, no history of breast cancer in my family. And I happened to be having a conversation with an acquaintance of mine, nobody I really talked to very frequently, and she was telling me a story about a friend of hers. They'd just gotten back from Las Vegas. They were celebrating her chemotherapy being over. So I kind of asked her, so what was her story? What's going on with her? And she said, well, she felt a lump herself. So I said, that's interesting. So no sooner did I jump in the shower that day and immediately felt a lump in my breast and thought, oh my gosh, I have breast cancer. I freaked out. I thought, what are the odds of that happening, really? Well, there was something there, so I decided to have it checked out. Went and had an ultrasound. They said it looked suspicious. or not too, they saw something, but it wasn't too suspicious to come back in 6 months. And so, you know, I did that. 6 months went by. This was fall of 2007. Do y'all remember what happened then? The recession. A lot of people were losing their jobs. Little did I know that cancer was growing in my body during that 6-month time period. My husband was facing a job loss. We had a lot of stress with that. And luckily, in December, he was able to land a job right before my second ultrasound that came back suspicious, and we did a biopsy and heard those 3 scary words: you have cancer. Luckily, the job situation worked out to where all of this occurred. We were covered on insurance, which was just fabulous. But really, nothing can prepare you for that. You have cancer. Nothing ever prepares you for that. And at the time, my children were 12, 9, and 6. The day I heard the news, my husband was on a plane. So my kids were all home with friends, thankfully. So they were occupied, but I remember where I was standing. I remember what the doctor said, sort of. I mean, I was scribbling it down really fast. But the first thing that came to my mind were my 3 children. And when you're a mom, I mean, you ultimately go to the worst possible scenario when you hear that you have cancer. And, you know, there's fear, overwhelming fear, vanity. Am I going to lose my hair? Am I going to get sick? What's going to happen to my body? You kind of have guilt. What did I do? What did I do to cause this? What did I do wrong? What should I have done different? And then the last thing I thought of was, oh, I don't have time for this. This is crazy. I really don't have time for this. But I decided right then and there that I was not going to let this cancer go to waste. And I didn't have a choice because my girls were watching. Baby. My girls were watching, and they were learning from how I handled this. And I looked at this as an incredible gift. I had a gift. I had an opportunity to really make good come out of this and to teach my children something great. This was new to us. We didn't know what to do. This was really my motivation to make the best of things. I left it in God's hands, and you know, I know the roller coaster of life just takes us up and down, and we have to look to Him for our joy. I want to share with you some of the things my family did to help me get through this. Some of them are cute and funny and amazing too. The funny things happened when my hair came out and it started to grow back. It was gray, and I was walking in the halls of the elementary school, and one of my friend's little boys was walking, and I said, "Hi, Jake," and his little friend said, "Is that your grandma?" I was like, oh man, it sucks. But later that fall, it turned out to be such a sweet blessing because my amazing husband, at Thanksgiving, we have this little tradition where we write down what we're thankful for in that year. He said, "I'm thankful that this year my favorite color is gray." I mean, he always just made me feel beautiful, even though I felt really ugly, but I just appreciate that so much. My daughter now, who's 20, my oldest daughter, she's in college way right now, but she threw me a surprise hat party with her and her friends. The day I had my first chemo treatment, she talked all her friends at school to wear pink. And her first hour class, she got the teacher to get on the phone with me on speakerphone, and everybody in the class was just rah-rah. "Oh, Mrs. Slusher, you got this, you can do it." So, you know, they were just amazing to do that. To this day, I think what I have hopefully instilled in her is just prayer. You know, pray for people when they're hurting. And she will call and text me now that she's in college. "Will you please pray for my friend's mom? She got in an accident," or "So-and-so's dad needs prayer." So that's where I kind of feel those seeds that have been planted hopefully have really resonated. I'm going to call out my little one right now, my little Taylor, who's 13. She was kindergarten at the time. She's a lot like me, I think, in the glass half full, you know, always looking for the positive and trying to stay away from the negative. So we set our kids down to tell them I have cancer. So they were 12, 9, and 6. I said, you know, mom has something in her body that just, it's not supposed to be there. I had to have it removed, and I had surgery, and I'm going to be okay. And she says, well, why can't you just poop it out? Why can't you just poop it out? I wish I could. That has been a source of joy. The last thing I want to share is about my daughter Bailey, who's sitting right there. She's a senior in high school. She was in 4th grade at the time, and I went through this, and she wrote a little essay at school about, they all had to write an essay about if I could walk in the shoes of anybody, who would it be? And she wrote about me. I could walk in my mom's shoes. She may not have any hair, but she loved me just the same, just like I love her. And she had little cut-out shoes and my little flip-flops, and I had that on my mirror for a long time. But there's one other thing I want to share about Bailey. She's getting ready to go to college, and she wrote some college essays this fall, and I had the opportunity to read one of them. I don't want to read part of it to you because I may not get through this, but I'm not going to read the whole thing. But my mom would always reassure me that things would get better, even if it was the slightest issue. Being around her positive energy may not have seemed important at the moment, but over time, her uplifting spirit rubbed off on me, allowing me to take on this role for her when she needed it the most. I never would have imagined it at the time, but it was a life-threatening event that ultimately made my humbleness and gratitude reach levels that never would have reached without it. I have breast cancer. My healthy, caring, and undeserving mother informed my 2 sisters and me. Until this point, the word cancer was nothing but a myth. And as an innocent 9-year-old, I had thought that good things happen to good people, and vice versa. I didn't know whether to cry, scream, or do both. While at the time I might have disagreed, today I admire the many blessings that have been the product of this awful curse. For as long as I can remember, my mom has never been one to dwell on the negatives in life. Even while going through something where thoughts such as today could be my last day, she never put herself before anyone else. Most people only think, why me? But my mom had a different outlook on the entire situation. Instead of becoming selfish, depressed, and dependent, she took the motto, why not me? And I truly did feel that way. It can happen to anybody. Sometimes I even thought I was more heartbroken and scared than she was, yet I wasn't the one suffering. Her positive face was a part of her daily outfit. I wanted to make my cancer count, she once told me. Positively affecting people around her was her ultimate goal, and she succeeded by her own expectations by a mile. Here I am 7 years later, and I can't imagine life without this experience. I hope I can be half the woman my mom is when I grow older. And if I am, I can thank her for that. My journey was not wasted. And I will continue to not have it be wasted because, after 7 years, you kind of figure, like, what do I do from here? I just want to encourage and inspire all of you. And I don't know usually people that are here at these things, they are touched by breast cancer some way. Whether you're going through treatment, or you're a survivor, or you know someone, or maybe you just like motorcycles, I don't know. But everybody has somebody that has been touched by breast cancer. And I just want to encourage you to, encourage those people and be there for them. And just a note or a text on how you doing, a meal, a gift card to go get a meal, breakfast, something like that. Be intentional. Just say, have a nice day, and how you feeling. I appreciate again that the Komen organization is a fabulous organization. They do so much good, and when I was going through this, it was kind of my goal to get back into running, so I kind of trained for that first 5K when I was still going through treatment, and it was such an amazing experience to be there with all this pink and everybody else who's going through this with me, and I'm proud to be a supporter of Komen, and I just hope that you all would consider and find it in your heart to really consider making a donation, because it was a lifesaver for me as well. So, thank you. I hope I didn't bore you and talk to you all of it.
Thank you, Jeanette. Thank you so much. It's so heartwarming to hear your story. I'm just going to tell you a couple more things. Just give you, as far as tell you the mission statement for Susan G. Komen, and it's funding programs that support those in the fight to save lives, educating individuals about breast cancer risk factors and the importance of early detection and the resources that are available to them. Komen, Kansas City is part of the big picture to eradicate breast cancer, but they're also focused on all the local needs of their neighbors. They are dedicated to educating the residents in our service area about breast cancer and the resources available, along with funding, life-saving screenings, and treatment programs for our neighbors currently battling the disease. There is a place for you in this fight. Your dollar might be the one that ultimately finds one of the cures. At this time, we're going to pass out some donation cards, and please fill it out, and then you can hand them back to Susan when you're done. Susan. Tracy's going to help her out too. And then Susan has some pins too if you need a pin. Okay, so while they're doing that, what I'm going to do is take a moment to help everyone that helped put this together. And a special thanks to, hang on one second, I have something. Let me do something real quick, okay?
You've got the microphone. You can do anything you want.
So Marissa, I want to say thank you so much for helping us out. I know this is the first time you've really done something quite like this, especially describing all those, all that gear and everything in a motorcycle world. So I just want to be sure and present you with these flowers and tell you thank you. Okay, Gary, you've done this a time or two, and you're quite the pro here. So, but we also do have a token of appreciation for you too. So thank you very much for everything you do and every time you've supported us in anything that we've done like this.
Well, it's my pleasure, Doris. I'm happy to do it. Hopefully next year we can do this again.
Jeanette. Sorry, caught you off guard. Oh, maybe I need to stall for a while. But I also wanted to present you these flowers and tell you thank you so much. I truly appreciate your story and you sharing it with us, okay? And just being my friend too. Okay, so we have a few people to thank. What I'd like to do is have our models come out. Come on out, models. Girls and guys. We could get a good shot of this. Okay. Thank you very much to Nick. Put your hand up. Colleen. Jerry. Kaylee. Tony. Jessica. Tucker. Luana. Debbie. Tammy. Christy. Suzanne. Lauren. Thank you very much. You volunteered for this. You guys were awesome. I just want you to know how much I appreciate you helping. Thank you. Okay, and then I also wanted to be sure to say thank you to Kevin. He puts all these together. He put so much time and effort into this show this year. He's just amazing. I think he did want to say something. Just a moment.
I neglected to mention one other thing. We had some bone mount accessories up here. If you want to see what that's all about, the blue Honda back there's got one of their backrest organizers on it, full information. So check that out so you know what all those accessories are about. And check out the new Speed and Spring collection area back in the accessory area. Thank you for coming tonight.
Thank you, guys.
Yes, he spent some time on that. I'd really like for you to go back and look at the Speed and Strength stuff that he put up in the back. I can tell you that there's a lot of the product that was in this show tonight is back in the back, all right? And remember, some of these things for holiday gifts, okay? I wanted to say a special thank you to Lindsay Flum. Lindsay, thank you so much. She's with Just Jewelry by Lindsay. I hope you had a chance to check out her stuff. Lindsay has helped us a couple times. She's always supported us. She's awesome. And I think the jewelry that she put with the ladies, it was amazing. Thank you, Lindsay. I have a card for you too. And then Monica, just wait. Monica's way back there. She's the one that gave you some wine. But Monica is with Justin's Liquor, and she has volunteered several years. She has truly helped us out, and she loves it. She has such a great time with it. And then I wanted to be sure and thank Cycle Connections online magazine. Thank you, Mike. We truly appreciate you always supporting us, videotaping it. You guys, a lot of times this is on YouTube. I'm not sure about this. This one will be on YouTube. In addition, he takes a lot of the photos for us, so I just want to say thank you very much. Okay, what'd you think about the music? Because you know, Hal Kaysen, he is Mr. DJ here. Mr. DJ, we thank you so much. You too have supported us through the years and all these functions that we've done, and that it's just amazing. Thank you. Mike Sarver and Sue Cummings and the rest of the SCP team that set this up today, helps get it all ready, gets the food, serves, everything. I just want to be sure and thank the SCP team for all their support. Thank you for coming and supporting Susan G. Komen in the fight against breast cancer. Thank you very much. As a reminder, there is the silent auction item over here, so if anyone would like to bid on the silent auction item. And then Susan, and then Tracy. You can give your cards to them, okay? Thank you very much.